I just made a movie and now I need a poster to promote it.
First, I drew a doodle of what I wanted for our poster, but it didn't look that great. So we went online and tried to get inspiration from the pros, and I like this one. So let's copy it. It'd probably be easier to use Photoshop or something to try to make this, but I don't know Photoshop that well. But I do know how to make pretty much anything I can imagine inside Premiere Pro. So I took some photos of the main actor from the movie. Our movie's about a superhero who changes powers every single day, but he's also a criminal at night. So I thought an ominous looking bad guy in the background and having like 5 different powers being shown in the front would be really cool. I brought our photos into Premiere Pro and I realized that generally in Premiere Pro your sequence is set up to look like a video, not like a poster. So after Googling what size a poster needs to be, I made some estimates on how big my sequence size needs to be right here. Once that was done, I decided to start with the background. And the Justice League has like this cool looking destroyed city. And so I started with the dark background. I threw in some pictures of buildings and some smoke. A lot of the assets I use actually come from action VFX and big films. So after downloading some pictures and assets, I got a background that looks something like this. Then I took the picture of our bad guy and we have our first problem. Have to remove his background. The way to do this in Premiere Pro is to click on the free draw Bezier tool right here and you draw these dots around him and I kind of feather this in. I even masked out some of the buildings so his shoulders kind of look like they're going behind the buildings, and there we have it. And I thought it'd be cool if his eyes were glowing, similar to how Darkseid's eyes are glowing in this. So I just duplicated the same clip, but on this one I increased in lumetri color the whiteness and drew these outlines around his eyes and give it some feathering to give it this glow look. Now on to our first superhero. In the front, I wanted to have like our speedster guy. So let's drop him in, mask him out, and adjust his coloring to better fit the scene. And to really sell the effect, we want lightning behind him and in front of him. We're gonna follow the same process for our other superheroes. For the fire guy, I really want the fire to look like it's actually emanating onto him. So I duplicated him, increased his orange and saturation color, and then drew a mask around where the fireball is to give him kind of this glow effect. I don't want the glow to even add onto the guy in front of him. I'm trying to add shadows around their feet and darkening them to make them look as real as possible. In the end, I couldn't believe it, but we ended up with something like this. And to export it, all you gotta do is click this camera button, pick where you want to save it, and here it is. I sent this off to a movie theater and they put it on their website and they have it at their theater, and tickets are on sale now to go and watch Day Hero.